Hi! Looking for books that will cozy up your winter and make it a little bit more warm and exciting? I've got 5 books to share with you that will spark imagination. It will spark that sense of wonder for your child, and we're going to talk about it today. Hope you stick around. Welcome to Readers in the Making, the live show where we celebrate the magic of books and the joy of helping kids grow as readers. Whether you're a teacher, a parent, or just someone who loves fostering a deep, lifelong love of reading, you're in the right place. Each week, I will dive into actionable tips, creative strategies, and inspiring stories to help you nurture confident, curious, and excited readers, one page at a time. I'm Trina Debris, your host and biggest cheerleader in the journey of building readers. So grab your coffee, your notebook, or maybe even your favorite book, and let's get ready to inspire the next generation of readers. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's dive in. All right, today we're talking about 5 winter books to read with kids. These books celebrate the beauty of snow, the magic of the season, and the power of bravery. I'm excited to talk about these books. I haven't done a book recommendation in a bit, and this is something that I want to definitely do on Readers in the Making. So let's hop into it. So I actually have more than 5. I actually have 7. But after I had already written the title and everything, I was like, well, let's keep it for 5, but I'm really going to share 7. Okay, so the first one that I think is such a great book, especially when you are looking for some nonfiction books on snow, is The Story of Snow. And it's The Science of Winter's Wonder, and it's written by Mark Cassino with John Nelson, PhD. So it's a really great story about discovering the science behind snowflakes, and it's so fun. So you're actually looking at real snowflakes, and you're looking at how it forms and how it's developed, and kids absolutely love it because it is real and interesting, and it's just like something that's so fun. Now, my kids in Florida, I think we would have to really do some background knowledge for that because most of the kids in Florida haven't seen snow. Except for this year, it snowed in North Florida, so you never know. Anyway, so this is a really fun one to do. Lots of great things to do around this book. You can look at text features. You can look at what the author's purpose. You can look at comparing and contrasting. You can look at so many different elements of the story of snow. So hopefully you'll check that one out. Another one that I think is so fun, it's a whimsical tale about a snowy day's magic, and it's called Snow. And it's written, I have no idea how you say this name, Uri Shulevitz. I'm going to try. It's such a cute little story. It's very simple. It's a very simple little story. So it's great for younger kids. And also the story really comes alive in the illustrations. So that's where you can do a lot of magic talk around that. A lot of what's going on in the pictures and how that's helping the story make meaning. So this is a really fun one to do, Snow. Another one that you can do in comparing and contrasting a title or of a book that's the same, but looking at what's the same about it and what's different about it. And this is also called Snow by Cynthia Rylant. And I love Cynthia Rylant. She is the author of the Henry and Mudge books. Those are so cute. And The Relatives Came to Visit, and what else? So many good ones that she's done. She's a beautiful, beautiful writer. This is written about snow, and it's a little bit different than that other one that we read about snow, but it also has really pretty pictures that tell part of the story. So that's really fun too. It's a poetic celebration of snow's beauty and quiet joy. So it's a really beautiful little book about snow as well. This is a great compare and contrast. So what is the same? Obviously, right away we know the same is the title, Snow. And then what else is the same? Do they talk about snow? How is it written? What's the story structure? What characters are in here? All that good stuff. And then what's different? What's different about it? We're going to find a lot of things different. Are we going to look at the setting? Could the setting be the same or different? So these kinds of things make it really fun. So these are 2 great books called Snow by 2 different authors. All right, the next book that I want to look at is a kid-friendly explanation of how snow forms and why it matters. And that is called Curious About Snow. This is a really cute book too. This is a great one to do with the story of snow because it's also a nonfiction book about snow. So it's another cute little one. It definitely has different types of text features in this book than it does in the other one. That's a really fun thing to compare and contrast. It's informational, and it just makes it really fun. Like, it just makes it very exciting. So this is another cute one, Curious About Snow. I actually have a maker space to go with Curious About Snow, where you get some you do some reading comprehension activities, and then there's a challenge based on around snow, and kids have to think of solutions, and then they create solutions, and they test solutions, and they revise solutions. It's really fun. I have this in my shop on TPT. I also have one for the story of snow. So there's another one in there. I have a bundle of 4 different snow books, and the next one is Brave Irene. I also have a makerspace on this too. I love this book. This is one of my favorite ones. This is about a little girl whose mother is a seamstress, and she has to make this beautiful dress for, I think it's the queen or the princess. It's for somebody really important, but the mom gets sick. So Irene has to get the dress to the queen. I think it's the queen. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's the Duchess, to the Duchess. So she has to get it to the Duchess, and she has to go through this terrible blizzard, which is a great science tie-in about severe weather and being out in blizzards and things like that. So it's has a really nice science tie-in to it, but it's also a story about perseverance and also putting someone else first above yourself. And I love that, and how Irene gets from home to the Duchess and back. So it's a cute story. This is by William Steig. I love William Steig. I think he has some beautiful writing. The other thing about it is, even though it's a picture book, it has some very advanced language. I don't mean like inappropriate. I mean like advanced vocabulary. And it's so great to use these kind of vocabulary words with our kids when we're trying to get them to read some more things with meaning, and also to help them understand what the word means. He always puts some like harder words in there, but kids always know what they are because of the context of the sentences. I'm trying to find one right off the top of my head, and I don't see one right away. But even like Irene's squinting face, like even things like that, as far as like squinting, we don't see the word squinting in every single book. And so it just makes it really fun for when he uses language like adults would talk to kids. And I think that's how kids' vocabulary grows and grows and grows. So I love that. Brave Irene. I also have a makerspace activity to go with this in my shop in TPT. I should have put that in the link because it's a really fun one. All right. The next book I wanted to share, actually, I think that is 5 books, but I am going to go off the cuff and share 3 more. So we've got The Magic of Friendship Snow. I just found this one this year, and I think it's so sweet. It's about this little girl who is very lonely, and she doesn't have any friends, and she's just really wanting friends so badly. And then all of a sudden, a little magic occurs, and a little bit of friendship snow comes along, and we've got a snowman who she becomes very good friends with, and they have this wonderful time together, but then it's time for him to leave. So what happens from there? Well, you're going to have to read it and find out. So it's a very cute little one. It's great for characters and how characters overcome obstacles. It's really good for showing how characters' emotion changes throughout the story. I also would love to look at it from the point of view, like if it was told from the little girl's point of view, how would the story sound? And if it was told from the snowman's point of view, how would the story change? And is it told by the little girl, or is it told by the narrator? So then you can start talking about like the first person and third person, and so fun. All right, The Magic of Friendship Snow. Oh, by Andy Can. And then we've got Sneezy the Snowman. This is a common one that a lot of people have seen, and it's by Maureen Wright. And it's a really cute story about this snowman who is cold and sneezing. However, when the kids start thinking about ways to solve Sneezy's problem, he melts. So what are they going to do? How are they going to solve this problem? How are they going to keep him cold yet warm at the same time? Which also makes a great STEM challenge, which also, I don't know if I have that in my shop, but I have that in my February pack, my February sub-plan pack actually, which you wouldn't have to use as sub-plans. You could use as just a week of activities. But that is one of the activities that I include, was a challenge for Sneezy the Snowman. So enjoy that. And then I thought this was such a sweet story. This is the book called Snowflakes, and it's just so sweet. Every snowflake is different. Every snowflake is perfect. It's got a really good tie into feeling like we are valued and that we are important and that we are unique and different and special. And it's written by Carrie Burnell. It's very sweet. So that's another one to check out for winter books. So I went over my 10-minute time, but I wanted to share those because I think they're really special, and you still have a little bit more time in winter. You have at least the rest of this month and then next month. So hopefully you heard something that you liked, and if you did, I hope you will like this video. Would you like more videos with book recommendations? I've heard that people really like book recommendations. If you would like that and you want to share it with a friend, that would be so wonderful. That would tell me that you are enjoying this and you want me to keep doing it, and it motivates me to keep moving forward. All right, I've got some exciting things coming up in the next couple of weeks. I hope that you will stay tuned, and together we can build confident, joyful readers in the making, one page at a time. Bye for now.